How teams of all sizes connect, create, and collaborate. A flexible, innovative solution for people and organizations to achieve more. Google Workspace brings together the G Suite productivity tools you know and love: Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Meet, and more in a seamless, intuitive way. Hi, I am Adirogba Otunla, MD and CEO of Notify Information Center, a Tier 1 Google Cloud partner, focused on helping organizations increase communication and collaboration with Google Workspace. We are glad to have you join us on this webinar. Thank you, and we hope you find it useful and informative. Nearly 35% of workers spend less than 15 minutes outside during workdays, excluding commute. 15 minutes. That's 1% of your day. And let's be honest, it's probably to get something done, like take out the trash or walk your dog. This was true before the pandemic, and a recent study showed that the workday is only getting longer as we're shifting to a more distributed, remote work environment. The average employee reports feeling overworked and overwhelmed. Most technology exacerbates this problem. It gets in the way, drives silos between people, teams, and information, and adds erroneous steps and processes to get something done. People end up wasting valuable time managing the disparate tools they use instead of on high-value, human work. In fact, 20% of an employee's time is spent looking for information. This is like hiring 5 people and having one person never show up for work. Both O365 and stringing together point solutions. People are your most important asset, and if they're burned out, your business and your customers are going to suffer. To be resilient and succeed, you need to make sure your people aren't getting burned out and are working on the right stuff. So imagine a world where technology puts people at the center, so that even teams who have never met in person can feel like they're in the same room. Instead of distracting or adding erroneous steps to get something done, technology anticipates our needs and augments our work so that we can maximize our time. And instead of rigid tools that only work one way and best in a traditional office setting, we can work how we want, wherever we want, supported by flexible, easy-to-use tools. And all of this is in service of delivering the best possible products and outcomes to your customers. That's where Google Workspace comes in. Google Workspace is designed to be, and functions in a way that is truly helpful. Imagine a technology that is so seamless and intuitive that it feels invisible but anticipates our needs and augments our work so that we can maximize our time.
You can get more done with business productivity and collaboration tools. Your choice of tools should be secure and reliable for communication. Get started with Google Workspace for 30 days free. Google Workspace helps businesses and teams to collaborate more effectively. Features of Google Workspace includes custom business, email address, video and voice conferencing, messaging for teams, and shared calendar, cloud storage for storing all types of data and information. Word processor for editing documents in real time by multiple people. Spreadsheets for analyzing data, slides for presentation, and you can also create surveys using forms. You can build countless websites at any time, either for your business or for upcoming projects. Vault is one of the solutions that helps you to preserve your data in the long run. For administrative controls, you manage everything from the Google Admin Console. Google Workspace offers many more features. Take advantage of the best-in-class AI and search technology that helps you and your team work smarter. Notify Information Center is a Google Cloud partner focused on helping organizations increase communication and collaboration with Google Workspace. With tools like these, you actually spend less time managing work and more time actually doing it. Google Workspace allows you to work from anywhere on any device and do it all in one place together. It's simple and easy to use. Get started with Google Workspace for 30 days free.
It's why over 2.6 billion users choose to use our apps every month. Even if you haven't used our apps before, you'll find that they're incredibly intuitive to use and helpful in a way that endures, scales, and flexes as your business needs evolve. And if you choose to go with Google Workspace, you'll be in excellent company. More than 6 million businesses have chosen Google Workspace as their partner in digital transformation and are now relying on us to help them navigate this current challenge. We're really proud of the breadth and depth of organizations that run their businesses on Google Workspace, established market leaders like Roche, Verizon, Airbus, digital natives like Spotify and Netflix who have scaled and innovated with us. We found that our customers have had an easier time transitioning to a new remote work environment because their employees were already communicating and collaborating together in Google Workspace. Businesses that need to power their teams to work effectively from anywhere, now that we're all distributed and this is our new reality. Those that have large frontline workforces, where teams in the field rely on mobile, and already use our tools, and customers that are needing to completely redesign their own customer experiences. Kärcher, a global manufacturer of cleaning equipment, moved 11,000 workers to G Suite late last year after considering a move to Office 365. Our team helped them recognize that with Office 365, they'd be creating a complex, hybrid environment where people would continue to work the way they always have. With silos between people, teams, and information, and technology that gets in the way of work. This year when COVID-19 hit, they expanded their investment in G Suite and accelerated the transition so that their teams could collaborate effectively without being physically present in a Kärcher office. There's also Schnucks, a neighborhood grocery chain based in the US, who moved to G Suite from Exchange and Office in 2017. Overnight, their frontline grocery store workers became essential workers, and Schnucks used G Suite to create a virtual dispatch center for their transportation team. It's a great example of how our mobile-first approach powers both frontline and office worker productivity. Schnucks, improving operational efficiency with seamless collaboration. How G Suite and Chrome Enterprise help Schnucks create faster grocery service. Schnuck Markets become an essential asset to their community with Google Meet, and we're also helping businesses serve customers directly. Cambridge Health Alliance, which has been a Google customer since 2016, recently committed to another 5 years with us. G Suite has become so ingrained in their culture and has helped them continue to care for their patients and staff this year. During COVID-19, 85% of their workforce went remote, and CHA heavily relied on Meet specifically for telehealth visits, weekly hospital-wide State of the Unions via livestream, and recorded training on things like how to properly wear personal protective equipment. They were able to maintain 90% of their expected patient visit volume in psychiatry, which was a huge win for patients, families, and the communities CHA serves. As you saw, people are able to move seamlessly and effortlessly between mail, chat, video calling, content collaboration, everything they need, thoughtfully connected, to get work done. Whether you're at home, at work, or in the classroom, it's the best way to create, communicate, and collaborate. Familiar tools, fewer distractions, more time to make things happen. Google Workspace includes all of the productivity apps you know and love: Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Meet, and many more, all together in a single place. Before we get into the details of how our product works and how we're different, I want to lead with what we can do for your business. This is why we're having this conversation today.
Okay, let's get started.
Can we make that orange?
Great, there we go.
Okay. What do you think, Steve? Steve?
that's really cool. I think it's pretty natural. Like it's an organic shift.
Wow, that's astonishing.
I think what we're most excited about with Google Workspace is the fact that it's going to help our team at MakeSpace be able to be as creative and collaborative like we would be in a real room.
With this evolution, it's clear that Google is raising the bar in terms of value delivered to users by creating a rich, intuitive and integrated experience.
I love how much more connected everything is.
Picture-in-picture feature is like screen share on steroids.
I think it's really going to be a time saver for us as a company.
You guys have knocked this one out of the ballpark.
That's the best news I've heard today.
When can I use it?
Studies have shown that people who use Google Workspace are happier at work, more innovative, and future generations expect to use it when they enter the workforce. Among Google Workspace users we surveyed, 68% enjoyed work more after adopting Google Workspace, versus 30% of Microsoft 365 users. We know that happier, more engaged employees deliver a better experience to your customers, which supports top-line revenue growth. And because our open platform is built with collaboration at the core, people have an ambient awareness of what others are working on and broader access to people and ideas across an organization. Because of this, we've seen that 75% of Google Workspace users say that their teams are more innovative. And going with Google Workspace is quite literally a bet on your future workforce. Google Workspace is dominant in the education market. Over 140 students and teachers are using our products to learn and grow. A funny story, I recently had a conversation with a Fortune 50 company and they said when their intern class showed up for the summer and were asked to use Microsoft Office, they didn't know things as simple as how to save documents. They'd grown up in a time when that wasn't necessary because they were doing all of their schoolwork on Google Workspace. So the company had to pivot really quickly and make Google Workspace licenses available to their intern class to get them onboarded and productive with what they were comfortable with. Extrapolate that out across millions of entrants into the workforce over the next few years, and it's easy to see how people are already trained on the benefits of Google. According to Forrester's Total Economic Impact Analysis, Google Workspace saves companies 171 hours per user, per year. That adds up to around 21 days, which is basically a whole extra month of productivity in your working year. Reduces on-demand tech support costs by 20%, and delivers an ROI of 331%. 95% reduction in risk of a data breach. 1.5% increase in revenue driven by Google Workspace. The numbers you see here are all based on a composite customer with 20K customers generating $3 billion a year in revenue. What makes us different? You may be wondering, how is this really different from other products and services I use? I'll boil it down to 3 key points. Simple, imagine a world where technology puts people at the center so that even teams who have never met in person can feel like they're in the same room. Helpful, instead of distracting or adding erroneous steps to get something done, Google Workspace anticipates our needs and augments our work so that we can maximize our time. Flexible, from the beginning, Google Workspace was engineered to help teams collaborate from anywhere. Our tools have always been accessible with just an internet connection. You've never needed to be tied to an office. And our extensive ecosystem of third-party extensions, APIs, and developer tools make it easy to customize Google Workspace to fit your needs. We don't lock you into something you don't want or need, and truly think of our relationship as a partnership. We want you to be successful because you use Google Workspace. And last, flexibility across an open collaboration platform is essential to power work from anywhere. This is the foundation of Google Workspace. We pioneered real-time collaboration with the launch of Google Docs in 2006 and continue to innovate to make collaboration more fluid, seamless, and efficient for our customers. Over time, our products have become more integrated, so much so that the lines between our apps have started to disappear. We recently introduced a better home for work in Gmail that thoughtfully brings together core tools for communication, like chat, email, voice, and video calling, into a single, unified experience. Whether it's a team within an organization or a group of people from many different organizations, you can create a secure chat room to communicate with a group and track projects, open edit and collaborate on content, jump into a meeting, or search your files, all from Gmail. As companies consider their safe return to the office, many are planning for a mix of remote and in-person work environments. This shift to a more distributed workforce isn't new. We've been working on video meetings for over a decade for that reason, and today, Meet already works on almost any device, and we have a complete range of hardware for your work-from-home space to the boardroom. Although we join meetings using video, it still doesn't feel as warm or as personal as we'd like. With Google Meet hardware, we aim to create more immersive experiences that keep people doing their best work, wherever they are, whether that's the ability to take a meeting from the big screen in your house, a personal device for your desk, or bringing the best of Google AI into the conference room to create immersive and inclusive meetings. And since sanitization is more important than ever, with Google Assistant on Nest Hub Max and Series 1, employees can join and control meetings touch-free using Hey Google voice controls.
With so many of us connecting with each other over video, it's more important than ever to be heard, to have a voice. That's why we created True Voice. It's studio-grade multi-channel noise cancellation that singles out audio from up to 44 sources, removes distracting sounds, and amplifies human voices for crystal clear conversation from anywhere in the room, so everyone can be heard. Now, hear it for yourself.
Hey everyone, we'll get started when Dom gets here. Hey Nan, how's your weekend?
It was good, thank you. Very nice weekend of gardening, catching up on TV shows, takeout.
Oh, takeout. All right.
Sorry, my last meeting went over a little.
Hey everyone, we'll get started when Dom gets here. Hey Nan, how's your weekend?
It was good, thank you. Very nice weekend of gardening, catching up on TV shows, takeout.
Oh, takeout. All right.
Sorry, my last meeting went over a little.
Hey everyone, we'll get started when Dom gets here. Hey Nan, how's your weekend?
It was good, thank you. Very nice weekend of gardening, catching up on TV shows, takeout.
Oh, takeout. All right.
Sorry, my last meeting went over a little.
No problem. Let's dive in. Nan, you want to start with updates?
Yeah, give me a second. It looks like the Tucson project is a week behind, but we should be okay.
No problem. Let's dive in. Nan, you want to start with updates?
Yeah, give me a second. It looks like the Tucson project is a week behind, but we should be okay.
No problem. Let's dive in. Nan, you want to start with updates?
Yeah, give me a second. It looks like the Tucson project is a week behind, but we should be okay.
Okay. Dom, can you follow up with Bill, please?
I'll send him an email today.
Perfect. Let me know if we need to reschedule a week.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, sorry if you can hear that, guys. Anything else, Nan?
Yes, the Wexley residence is ready for final review from the client.
Thank you. Toronto office, you're up next. Okay. Dom, can you follow up with Bill, please?
I'll send him an email today.
Perfect. Let me know if we need to reschedule a week.
Okay. I will.
Oh, sorry if you can hear that, guys. Anything else, Nan?
Yes, the Wexley residence is ready for final review from the client.
Thank you. Toronto office, you're up next. Okay. Dom, can you follow up with Bill, please?
I'll send him an email today.
Perfect. Let me know if we need to reschedule a week.
Okay. I will.
Oh, sorry if you can hear that, guys. Anything else, Nan?
Yes, the Wexley residence is ready for final review from the client.
Thank you. Toronto office, you're up next.
We've been working hard to add helpful features that make it easier to get your most important work done. For example, in Docs, Sheets, and Slides, you can now preview, edit, and collaborate on a linked file without having to open a new tab, which means less time spent switching between apps and tabs, and more time getting work done. It's little time-saving features like these that make the difference, especially when every minute you spend at work is a minute you could be helping your kid with her homework. Smart data tools make analysis easier and more accessible. You can even connect your BigQuery data to Sheets to analyze billions of rows of data, without needing SQL. And we've built in AI-powered tools like Smart Compose and Smart Reply, which suggest complete sentences and quick replies help you create high-quality content and communicate faster. Let's jump into simple things. Google Workspace is built with consumer-grade usability and puts people at the center to deepen the connection between your employees and your customers. We're focused on creating immersive, inclusive product experiences like Meet Picture-in-Picture, where you can actually see and hear the people you're working with, while you're collaborating in Gmail or Docs, Sheets, and Slides. You'll get all those nonverbal cues that come with actually seeing someone's face, all while talking through a problem and collaborating in real time. It really captures some of the magic that comes from being in the same place, when you could call a coworker over to your desk and say, "Hey, will you take a look at this?" Our Meet video conferencing solution includes things like live captioning, in-meeting translation, adaptive layouts, and noise cancellation so that you can minimize distraction and keep the focus on people. What you get from working with Google, and this goes without saying, but Google Workspace benefits from the same security posture that Google runs on. Google started in the cloud and runs on the cloud, so we fully understand the security implications of powering your business in the cloud. Because Google and our enterprise services run on the same infrastructure, your organization will benefit from the protections we've built and use every day. Our robust global infrastructure, along with dedicated security professionals and our drive to innovate, enables Google to stay ahead of the curve and offer a highly secure, reliable, and compliant environment that's easy to manage. And finally, Google has decades of climate innovation and investment that our customers benefit from. Our data centers use less energy, 50% less than the industry average. With 2 decades of building experience, we have a number of ways we squeeze more computing out of the electricity we use, one of which is using our own artificial intelligence expertise to operate the cooling systems in our data centers. Your workloads have zero net operational carbon emissions on Google Cloud. We do this by matching all the electricity we use with renewable energy and have done so since 2017. AWS and Azure aspire to hit this milestone in 2025. If you have goals associated with reducing your footprint, we will help IT meet those goals now. We have set the goal to be completely carbon-free by 2030. We're the first and only company to have committed to this carbon-free future. Your IT team, from mobile developers to backup administrators, can build, code and operate your business using a sustainable cloud platform. And your sustainability team and your board will get the benefit of your sustainable digital transformation. How we support you through the process. Our commercial offerings are tailored to the evolving needs of our diverse customer base. They span across very small businesses to very large organizations and everything in between. Our frontline offering is customized to the needs of large organizations wishing to empower their frontline teams to collaborate with the rest of the organization. We also made it easy for customers to start enjoying collaboration in Google Workspace without having to migrate from their existing email and calendar solutions. And we have a number of options to choose from for customers who are ready to move on and reap the full benefits of Google Workspace. Lastly, security and privacy are at the core of all of our offerings, and we offer a number of advanced security management tools tailored to the needs of our customers. A simple, easy way to view and access all communications, files, and projects on any device, anywhere. Helpful AI and search technology always help you find what you're looking for sometimes before you even know you need it. Flexible tools for fluid and fast collaboration, when, where, and how you need it. How do you get started? Great news! We actually give all our new customers an opportunity to try out Google Workspace for 30 days free. Log on to www.notifyhosting.com. Sign up now. Do you have a question? Create a ticket on our website and ask as many questions as possible. We are waiting to respond to all prospective questions. Visit our official website www.notify.com. And here is our sign-up URL www.notifyhosting.com. You can also email us at reseller@notifyhosting.com and addy@notify.com. Thank you and looking forward.
can get more done with business productivity and collaboration tools. Your choice of tools should be secure and reliable for communication. Get started with Google Workspace for 30 days free. Google Workspace helps businesses and teams to collaborate more effectively. Features of Google Workspace includes custom business, email address, video and voice conferencing, messaging for teams, and shared calendar, cloud storage for storing all types of data and information. Word processor for editing documents in real time by multiple people. Spreadsheets for analyzing data, slides for presentation, and you can also create surveys using forms. You can build countless websites at any time, either for your business or for upcoming projects. Vault is one of the solutions that helps you to preserve your data in the long run. For administrative controls, you manage everything from the Google Admin Console. Google Workspace offers many more features. Take advantage of the best-in-class AI and search technology that helps you and your team work smarter. Notify Information Center is a Google Cloud partner focused on helping organizations increase communication and collaboration with Google Workspace. With tools like these, you actually spend less time managing work and more time actually doing it. Google Workspace allows you to work from anywhere on any device and do it all in one place together. It's simple and easy to use. Get started with Google Workspace for 30 days free.